he'll turn around. No one knows you're here. Say yes to life, Donna. Stupid therapist. Hi.
Hi there.
Is this the...
Yeah, it's the house. No, that's for sure.
Alright, awesome.
Come in. Guys, this is Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Hi.
Yeah, we kind of blew that. We sound like an AA meeting.
No worries.
This is Tom, Jess, Matt.
Hi. What are you guys playing?
Rummy, you want in?
Sure.
Alright.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm sorry.
For what?
Ruining the party.
It's not you. It was awkward before you got here.
I think the real problem here is that nobody really wants to talk about him.
Damn it.
They cute?
What's all that about?
He and I were the first people here. We had a bet going about how long it would take for someone to break up the skull-masked elephant in the room.
Kinda have to admit, I was wondering the same thing myself.
I call under an hour.
You know, we never did specify if the clock began before or after everyone arrived.
You paid out. I said you lost, bro, Tato.
The night is young, I shall win it back.
So, who wants to go first? Do we play rock, paper, scissors or something?
I say who's ever leading in points should go.
Maybe whoever's losing.
Donnie's been kind of quiet. What do you think?
I think that whose ever turn it is should go next, and then we follow suit from there.
Brilliant. You're just saying that because you'll go last.
I like it. Follows the table, decides the order.
It's pretty fair.
Of course you guys would say that because you know I'll have to go first.
So you want to be a sore loser twice in as many minutes?
Alright, buddy. I'll go first, but your story better be awesome.
Let's have it.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was blackout drunk.
Wait a minute. If you were blackout drunk, how do you remember anything from your story?
Well, if you'd let me tell you, you'd find out.
Sorry.
Anyways, that's what I was saying. It was New Year's Eve, and I was blackout drunk, but when I came to, I had a pounding headache. Somewhere in that horrible state between drunk and hungover. Anyways, so I just woken up, mad as hell, when I wanted to splash water in my face. So the house was quiet, I didn't see or hear anyone, and I thought, well, maybe I slept through the party. But it was nighttime, so I thought, well, maybe everyone's outside. Then I saw blood. It was everywhere. I started to get this horrible feeling in my gut, and I was instantly sober. I forgot about my water. The only thing I could think about was getting my car keys so I could get the hell out of there. So I made it to the living room, and that's when I saw him standing there. Knife so red with blood you had to wonder if the blade would ever be clean again. He just stood there looking at me, dressed head to toe in black, waiting for me to make a move. I mean, God only knows what his face was doing behind that mask. Skull-faced bastard. So I backed up. He stepped forward. I stopped. He stepped. It was creepy as hell. He was standing between me and the door, so I thought, well, I better make a break for the other direction. You know, find some room to hole up in, call the cops. I made it to some steps, and I hit him.
Wait, you went up the stairs? Why didn't you just find like a back door or something?
Buddy, I'm going to crap on your story so hard if we ever get to it. You don't exactly have time to do math when the skull mask crazy is waving his blade at the back of your head. Yeah, I took some steps. Anyways, so upstairs, I find the first door I can lock and I slam in his bony face. He starts hammering at the door. So I turn to try to find it out and I see a window. I throw it open. It's too far to the ground to jump, but there's an awning going up. So I climb out. At this point I'm thinking, well, if I can get him on the roof, I can knock him off somehow. So I climb up. So I'm looking around for something to use against him. And I turn around and he's just there. Like a freaking Nightcrawler or something.
Nightcrawler?
He's one of the X-Men. He do teleports.
He does.
So there's nothing. No weather vane. No antenna, thank you very much, cable TV. It's just me, him, shingles, and a hell of a long way down. He starts coming at me, slowly. Like he knows the first slice is gonna be the sweetest. He's this far from my head when I remember. It's New Year's. We bought a bunch of goofy shit to do at midnight. So I had this can of silly string in my pocket. I pull it out and I'm like, what the hell? I spray it right in his eye sockets. He freaks out, like I just hit with mace or something, starts waving his blade around wildly in the air. The bastard backs himself right off the roof.
Shut up.
Hand to God. You wanna know the craziest part? Fireworks start going off. It's New Year's, right? Must have been right at the truck of midnight. So here I am, having just faced down this serial killer, this psychopath, knock him off the roof, and the sky lights up like I just won life itself. It was amazing. Then not so much. I look over the ledge, and I see him lying in the crater there on the ground. He looks dead. I get my phone out to call the cops, but the lines are jammed. Again, midnight, New Year's. I look again, and he's gone. The only thing remaining is the crater his ass made in the ground and a pile of silly string.
Holy crap.
I know, right?
Not chill.
I'm sorry about your friends.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But hey, I'm here. So are you guys. That's gotta be worth something, right? How about you? How did he almost get you?
Well, my sister and I, we went for a late night swim, and she had gotten a phone call, so she went inside the house to take it. And I was just skimming social media, and I came across this news story. But I recognized the street that the reporter was standing in front of, so I clicked on it.
While police have not yet revealed a connection, the single fact remains that a similar weapon was used in all four slayings, leading this reporter to believe that these killings may be the work of a single maniac preying upon this peaceful community. For Channel 52, I'm Ken Ford.
It was the first I'd ever heard of it. But man, did it give me chills. And then I realized that my sister was inside the house for a really long time. I just got this terrible feeling come over me. I knew it was probably nothing, but I just had to check on her anyways. He was fast, but I had a lead. I didn't think, I just ran, and before he knew it, I was outside, so I hid.
Why didn't you just keep running?
Dude.
No idea, but I didn't have any shoes on me. I just didn't think. And then he came outside. I knew I should have closed that sliding door behind me. Not that it would have made any difference, but he didn't see me though. But then I had an idea. And I turned the gas all the way up. He heard it. I don't know how, but I knew he would. As soon as he got close, I opened the lid and I hit the igniter.
And it just lit for a spark?
Yeah. Yeah, it startled him pretty good. His hood caught fire and he was stalling around, and then before he knew it, I grabbed the first thing I could and I hit him with it.
What was it?
You guys are gonna laugh at me. It's so stupid.
Oh, come on. Can't be dumber than silly string.
It was a pool noodle.
What?
Yep.
Alright, I stand corrected. It was dumber than silly string.
It was the first thing that I could find. Anyway, he fell into the pool and he just kind of sank. I mean, he looked pretty dead to me, but I wasn't about to go in and find out. So I went inside and I locked the door, and somewhere between that and the police showing up, he disappeared. The cops only found a burnt mask in the pool.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
Well, you're up, Maddie.
Goody, it's my turn to finally interrupt.
Well, this is embarrassing. My story's nowhere near as good as the rest of you guys.
Showdown, son.
It's okay. It's not a contest.
You know how in scary movies there's always that one person that trips and everybody else gets mad at? Well, that was me. I tripped. It's not like you can call timeout with the guy. He was chasing me, and I looked back at him and I didn't know where I was going, and I tripped. And he got me.
And?
Oh, he stabbed me 17 times.
What?
Oh, but you turned the tables around somehow, right? You got him?
No, he must have thought the job was done. He left me for dead. He must have went off into the night and killed a bunch of other people. I read about it while I was in the hospital.
Jeez.
Wow. Can we see it?
Oh,
Dude!
Gross. It's like a road map.
does anyone else see a smiley face?
Yeah, I got some weird arthritis from all the scar tissue that was left behind. Kinda hurts right now, come to think of it. It'll probably rain tomorrow.
Well, I think I can bring the mood up after that one. There was a bet going around that nobody could stay an entire night over old McGregor's house.
Wait. So, in this Saturday morning cartoon, how old were you?
26. My friends put me up to it. And my man card was on mine, alright?
Oh, this is so sweet. Do go on.
Look, I know the whole thing's dumb. When dumb people get their dumb friends together, they're like Voltron. Their powers combine, and even dumber things happen. So I got this knife.
Wait, now there's a knife involved?
Yeah, well, to prove you were there, you had to go to the top of the steps where Mr. McGregor pushed his wife down and stick the knife in the floor.
This is a Saturday morning cartoon.
Screw you guys so hard, man. It was part of the bet, right? Look, I don't make the rules. Anyway, I stick the knife in the floor, and I hear this creaking in the floorboards. And I get kind of spooked, so I turn around to see where the noise is coming from, and there's old Skullface standing there with a shovel.
What was he doing in the house with a shovel?
I don't know, why does he do anything? That's a psychiatrist. Anyway, he hauls off and jacks me across the face. Dick had tumbled down the steps, face throbbing like mad. But I go to get up, my ankle's twisted.
How do you twist your ankle going down the stairs?
What am I, a doctor? It was a nasty fall. Yeah. Limbs flying everywhere. Happens. I can't wait to pick apart the flaws in your story.
Sorry.
So, he's coming after me. He looks pissed. I mean, he always looks pissed. At least that mask makes him look pissed, right? And so here he is with his shovel, and he looking like he wants to finish a job. So I'm looking for a way out, and I'm limping around. I'm starting to realize I'm not gonna be able to find this guy. So I'm looking for someone I can use against him, and then I see it. The fuse box is open. Paling's exposed. Creepy old house, but lights are on. Breakers are active. Looks like the power company forgot to cut the juice before the whole place was shut down. So here I am. He's got this shovel, and he's looking like he wants to use it on my face again. So all I gotta do is get close enough to that fuse box, duck at the right moment, and the old Scully gets deep fried. Come on. Seems like it takes forever, but it happens. But he doesn't stop bucking and jiving. But I figured his food was getting cooked, but good. Sparks start catching. The place is looking like it starts to burn down. I hightail out of there as fast as I can on a lame leg and make it out just in time to watch the place go up in matchsticks. I'd like to think there's nothing left of that old piece of scum. But he's always got a way of returning. Papers mention the fire, nothing about a body.
Wow, got to me a lot faster than I thought. Well, we were camping, my boyfriend and I, somewhere upstate, near an abandoned summer camp. Well, we thought it was abandoned. Heard something outside. My boyfriend went to go check it out. And he was gone too long. I thought he was like messing around with me. I was not in the mood. Well, I guess neither was Skullface. Freaked out. Took off running. On the way to the car, my boyfriend was pinned to a tree. I guess he anticipated it because he intercepted me halfway between the car and he was like, got the jump on me. He's clever like that. Well, somehow we ended up out of the woods and ended up somewhere we should not have been.
Oh my God.
Man on the range! Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
They grilled me for hours on how I ended up on the live army base. They didn't believe me about the murderer. I mean, who would? I still don't believe it, how crazy it is.
Jeez.
I mean, he may be an indestructible Looney Tunes character, but I still like to believe that he's human. To Skullface, wherever he may be, screw you.
Screw you.
Cheers.
This is like really good, guys. I didn't even tell my therapist this. This is a good idea.
Yeah, nice house. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
But you were here when I got here.
The door was open, all the lights were on. You showed up 2 minutes after I did. I thought this was your house.
Wait, who mailed your invitations? Donna, your name is on my envelope.
I have Matt on mine.
Guys,
What?
I don't think anyone owns this home. Not anymore.
What?
Oh God.
The invitations, the misdirection, this whole thing.